It's turtle time once again. Did we do Coney Island last time?
I've got the memory of a mayfly, Drew. I don't bloody well know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's not just turtle time. There is also a rabbit and a human reporter.
That's true. So someone's trying to uncover a Pulitzer Prize scoop. Someone's just out to whoop some ass, and then there's a turtle with justice on the mind.
Well, you're a rabbit. I think I'm trying to do the justice, and you're trying to hump that ass because you are a rabbit, and that's what you're known for. So.
Whoa! I'm a samurai rabbit. Thank you very much.
Excuse me?
It's samurai rabbit. Thank you.
Oh, you don't think samurais get down? I have seen it in plenty of movies, sir, and samurais get down. Don't you pigeonhole the lean into both, man. You are if I can't fight it, I'll fuck it. That's what you should lean into.
That would be a funny reimagining in a modern Turtles, is they just have Usagi be a total fuckboy.
Oh my god, he'd be that guy in every anime that's kind of lean, he's got that Loki lean kind of thing going.
His sword is constantly positioned so the hilt kind of looks like a cock protruding.
Oh, 1000%. He fights from the crotch, he holds it down there. So
yeah, whoever owns Ninja Turtles, give us money. See what we bring to the party. Wait, what's this restraining order? Wait, what's that?
Doing perfectly well without it.
Hey everybody, I am Drew Hayes.
I'm Steve Weverill.
And I'm MK Gibson Gibby. How are you doing?
And this is Adventure Brodeo, where several authors from the Authors and Dragons podcast get together to play a game, usually pretty badly. We did fairly alright last time, I would say. And we decided to keep it rolling because, man, we freaking love this thing. So, we're going to get started, and I'm going to ask Steve and Gibby to talk about what they're writing because I have a lot of promotion to do. So
let's just get yours out of the way. I'm still working on the same bloody book because I'm slow as shit and I got a life going on in my house. So I'm still writing Villains Academy Shadowmaster Book 6 at the moment.
Yeah, and I wrote a PowerPoint on why traffic wasn't converting for the push button family. That's what I've been writing this week. If you want me to write fiction, go buy more of my book.
Always good advice. Curses! I gotta remember how to play. All right, there's the dodge.
Same.
Oh, okay. There's my ultra ability. Where's my Oh!
What's the ultra again?
There we go. It's left bumper if you're doing a controller, which I would generally recommend. All right, so
we're gonna high-five that rabbit.
Gonna talk about things that we are shilling for. Tomorrow is the release of Villains Code 3 Chilling Reflections in print and ebook. Yes, I know the print versions are not showing up on Amazon right now. Amazon does not allow us indie folks to do pre-orders. We must wait until the day of and then post them live. So
it is annoying to say the least.
I understand the confusion / frustration because you can absolutely pre-order so many other titles, but no, that's not us forgetting to do it. We're just working within the constraints we have. Similarly, audio folks, I will let you know as soon as I get a date.
So, Drew, question for you. I don't mean to interrupt your flow there, but I don't know about you, but every time I have a book announcement, I'll say, hey, the ebook's coming out here, pre-order, etc., and I'll let you know about the audio. The first question I get is, so when's the audio coming out? Every single time.
It's not the first when I put it in the thing, but I do. It is always there at least once, and I do have to repress the urge to do the little screen capture thing of my own words saying, and I'll let you know when the audiobook is out. And then just posting that as a picture in response. But
people do know they can just read aloud, right?
No, I absolutely get it. I know there are a lot of folks who really love the audiobooks, and given that the narrators are screw these things, are incredible and they add so much of their own art to the process. I definitely get the folks who want to wait for the audiobook version. But we also cannot control the speed at which it is made, nor the time at which we are. Okay. Yeah, I'm remembering now why I always bust a super move on these things.
Yeah, I wish I had one built up. I don't remember what the damn button
Left
is.
Left bumper. Or right bumper,
keep the right bumper, he poses.
Yeah, that's what it is. You pose.
You build up your...
Yeah, but you only get one for free. You used to be able to build them all up, and I think they patched that. Probably they watched the Brodeo and saw me and Steve.
I swear I thought there was more.
Nope, we're not doing that again. No more mousers. So while we were on the... Where was I? Oh, right, so Chilling Reflections. So it is book 3... in the Villain's Code. It is the 4th book in the Villain's Code series. If that's confusing, there is a 2.5. It's called Villain's Vignettes. There's an audiobook of it now. You can go read it. It came out last year. And man, I don't like when you can read side content and feel like it had no impact on the main story. So I really didn't do that. So I added a last time on Villain's Code segment to this book. Partially because, like, all right, we're really deep in the story now. People will appreciate a catch up, but also just to be like, listen, these things happened in Villain's Vignettes. If they show up and you're like, what the fuck is Spooky Trudy, who will be referenced? There you go. There's a little spoiler. You know.
Oh, you too could say, what the fuck is Spooky Trudy?
Yeah, you could be like, wait, who the fuck is Spooky Trudy? Who is this character they're mentioning? Well, that was from Villain's Vignettes. So. Book 3 is coming out tomorrow. Very excited about that. It has been so hard for me to not accidentally mention things in my Patreon Discord when people talk about the series. If you want to... Oh, hang on. That's a ultra slasher, so make sure to slash.
I'm trying. I'm slashing away.
I love that we just see those things like, no, it's on site with those.
Yeah, now that I figure out my super actually is, it's my top button. It's my triangle button.
Oh, yeah, that's how you use it.
Well, god damn it. What's this whole bumper bullshit?
Well, that's how you charge a free one.
Oh, okay.
You do your pose to get a free one, and then you use triangle to utilize it. You can also use the movement ones when you get higher up, like there's a jump one, there's a dash one. But good old neutral is often the best.
Yeah, I too. When you mentioned the Villain's Vignette, I have it on audiobook. I haven't listened to it yet, and I've been it's on my to-do list. So I apologize for not listened to it yet. So I won't know who Spooky Trudy is yet.
Well, I would recommend checking that out, unless you're waiting for the audiobook of Chilling Reflections. In which
I am. I'm an
it.
audio guy.
There you go.
Shit, I need some. What's it called? Badly.
Pizza.
Yeah. Since I'm setting a little levels below everybody, I am. Yep, there I go.
Well, it's alright, you get multiple lives. Oh wait, can I just save you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can!
Look at that.
Revive! From the dead.
No, I am. Like, as I've gotten older like that, I am Jesus. What are you, like, doing that thing on Double Dragon, or are you just hitting things that's not even off the screen?
Seems to have found a glitch that makes me look really cool. Ah, you ruined it. 72 hits.
That's what friendship is. Alright, there you go. Everybody pizza.
Yay.
Oh, sweet. So, that is Chilling Reflections coming out tomorrow. Now, I will also have print versions available at DragonCon, which I'm going to be at the end of the month. And I put a schedule out on my Facebook and Discord. I'll put it on my site at some point today when I have time. We had to do Brodeo, so obviously, you know, things get moved around. But
welcome.
Yes, but so I will have print copies. It looks like I'm mostly just going to have hardcover because I asked and it seems like that's what people want. Okay, so we just wait for that to run out, I guess. Gonna stop trying to...
Just stop trying.
Yeah, just give up there. But I'm also mentioning DragonCon to lead into my next shilling because one of the things I'll be doing there, I'll be doing 2 signings, one kind of more general and then one at the Aethon booth. Where they will have advanced copies of Rover Powered, my new young adult series that premieres on September 3rd. But I think we'll have some early copies at DragonCon, and I will be doing signings and stuff, so that leads into that plug. And then, of course, in October, we have A Decade of Death and Decisions, the story I spent a decade writing, where it was sort of a choose-your-own-outcome, or we called it Choose Your Spooky Outcome. As you went, I would write a story, or I would write a chapter. People would pick, I would put 3 options at the end. People would pick what came next. Remember when I told you this was going to be a lot of shilling? I told you it was going to be a lot of shilling. People would pick what came next. I would write the next chapter and so forth for 13 nights leading up to Halloween. That went for a decade, and at the 10th year, they actually chose a finale. They chose to end the series. So that one has now
I was there, Gandalf, 3,000 years ago when Drew started shilling. I saw the fall of man.
I thought you were going to say when I started that decade of death and decisions bit. That one, I believe, will have a simultaneous audio release, though, because obviously we're waiting for... that one comes out on October 19th, which is when I used to start the series every year. So we kept it thematically appropriate. And then... do I have anything after that? I mean, Sherman's coming out at some point when I can get the cover put together. So keep an eye out. Maybe that'll be a fun surprise drop. I mean, I got so many books coming out. Why not? Why not Lemonade one of them?
Steve, you want to just make up some shit so you can say like yeah, I'm working on my I'm ghostwriting a few other books just as a Through Days is my pen name, and I just write a lot of shit.
Yeah.
If I was good at making shit up, I would have finished my book by now.
Fair point, my friend. Fair point.
Oh, I am writing Fred 9. I guess I should mention that. We're kind of coming near the end of it, though, which is a bit bittersweet because it is the final Fred book.
My problem is like this past year, so from last summer till now, I've written like 200,000, almost 300,000 words. It's just, unfortunately, in a bunch of projects, it's never got further than some initial phases, and then not my main series. So I really dropped the ball this last year. I've written a lot, just not in one book or one consistent book. So
you said you put 200,000 into, I'm guessing, so just ones that haven't really taken off?
Yep.
Or...
Oh no, they haven't. Like they're still like manuscript form. Like I started a project, I'm like, oh okay.
Well, that's what I meant is like you got them going, but they didn't like.
No, they're just I like where they're at. I just need to go back and like fix it. You know, it's like I started this one thing and I got halfway through. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, and took a break because I was starting to get a little burned. I started something else and like I started getting burned, take a break, and like so I started a lot of projects, just got burned. So I did everything you're not supposed to do. I had the ooh shiny, saw something else I liked, played with that. So
I have a bit of that tendency. That's why I sort of structure my writing into specific chunks of like morning is for sort of the bill paying ones. Like I have
and that's what I've been the last couple of months. That's what I've been doing. Like the villain series of mine, fans of those. That's what that's what gets me the most money, and it's the quote easiest to write. So that's what I kind of like. The morning time is now that time, and in the evenings, I'll tinker with another project just to cleanse the palate.
Yeah, I think it's important to have ones that you're writing like without an audience in mind. I found because sometimes I need to have a writing that it feels just for me to.
Yes.
I don't know. Take swings or revisit ideas that would be like, well, I can't do this again.
1,000%, 1,000%. You know.
Sort of like how I was like, well, I obviously can't write another superhero series. And,
sure you can.
And now we have Villain's Code. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one started as one of those was like, because Villain's Code originally began because like I obviously can't write another superhero series, so this will just be for me. And then I got like 130,000 words in, and I was like, okay, I can't justify this anymore. Like, this is gonna have to be for somebody.
Now, even the writing I'm doing for myself, it will be for somebody because I'm writing the things I want to write, which is they always say, write what makes you happy, and it's like, now how can I take this and just tweak it a little bit to make it a little more commercial? And everything I'm writing I eventually plan on putting out. It's just if and when. It's just it's everything is in that due time. Because I have several series that are getting close to the end, and I want to land a series before I start a new one. That's my real problem. I keep starting series and not finishing them, and then so I really need to land a series or two before I start another one.
That is a fair and one I very much understand as somebody who has too many series. Well, hey, there's a reason I'm wrapping one. Well, that's not true. I'm wrapping it because it reached the end. But like, there's a reason I haven't specifically started more. Oh, infinite swings.
In that dimension, reach.
How dare you try to recover?
Double pizza?
Yeah, it's in everybody.
Yep.
Just consigned all those people to the void.
I'm
Well,
okay with that.
We've been butchering most of them, so that might be better.
That
An
is true.
honourable death, Drew. Not an eternity of self-reflection.
Ah, I hate my dash ability.
Oh, I forgot I had a dash ability. Because you can dash past obstacles. I forgot about that.
Oh, I meant I hate like my dash special. It just like kind of wastes my special. I do love that he screams "Eat my blade," which does kind of go back to fuckboy to fuckboy Usagi.
Yeah, I really think we're onto something with that.
You could just go with the title "Fuckboy Samurai" and you'd have a movie in about.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, like, right there it is.
Yep,
Fuckboy Samurai.
It's like, so how'd you guys make your millions? Well,
It started off a show with my butthole on the internet, and then it turned into Fuckboy Samurai.
no, I definitely understand the sense of like, whenever I start the For Fun projects, there is always the possibility that they could grow into something. Again, the
Sure.
Villains Code series is the prime example there. But I don't know. Sometimes it's just sort of a like, I want to explore this idea without the expectation of performance. And like, if it's like, oh wow, this really does work and there's something here that I want to chase, that's cool. And if it doesn't, you're like, well, I'll take some lessons from this and then shuffle it away and no one will be disappointed.
Though, I got a question for you. When someone comes up to you and like you guys, say you got new stuff coming out, and I know it happens to me from time to time, but some people want the old stuff. They like the old series or whatever. Does that ever frustrate you, or do you love all your darlings, or do you like, well, that was in the past, and now this is now time?
I mean, I definitely understand like people who have the ones they love and want to talk about. That's fine. I'd say the only one where it gets annoying is when I'm like doing announcements and promo stuff for a new release, and people are like, well, okay, when are we getting a new entry into this series? And for one thing, I post every year at the top of the year what I'm writing, like what I'm planning on releasing, what I'm planning on working on, usually why it's happening, and so it's like, y'all, this really doesn't need to be surprises. And the other thing is, like, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm sure I'll have to say it again. I have lots of respect for people who can do the infinite, whoa, April has an awesome special.
Yes.
Who can, like, push books out very quickly in the same
Sure.
series. I can't do that. I have to have time between them to plot things out. That's just my writing style. As it is, like, it's not better, it's not worse, it's just the one that works best for me.
Right.
And so yeah, there's gonna be delays between books, especially the bigger book series. I mean, the last Villains Code true entry was Bones of the Past in 2020, so that's
Right.
4 years between books, which by the standards of like the publishing I grew up with is pretty normal, especially for books this size. But by modern publishing standards is freaking unheard of.
Right. I went 2 years between Villains books, and I was getting kind of, some of my fans are like, oh, hey, buddy, where's it at? You know, because they got accustomed to, like, you know, no, the Jim Butcher model back in the day, where it's like you had a new Dresden book every year, and sometimes 2 books a year, depending on this, you know, 2 different series, and that's kind of what people came to start to expect. And I like minimum a year, if not 18 months between my things. Actually, Usagi needs it the most.
Okay.
But I'm that way now, because the reason I bring this up is because I introduced one of my friends to your Superpowers books, and he's been listening to them now, and like, so he's a real estate appraiser, so he drives around all the time, and he's up to book 2 now. He's been asking me he asked me a lot of questions. I'm like, I don't know, I'm not gonna bother Drew with your questions. He's like,
oh yeah, I'm happy to talk about things I've written, like in that context, if it's at a con or, you know,
Right.
interview or hang out. Like I liked the things I wrote. I'm always happy to discuss them. It's
Right.
only when the enthusiasm for them sort of tries to invalidate what is happening that it can be
Sure.
cumbersome. But I love the old properties. I'm happy to talk about Superpowers, and you know, once Fred is done, I'll still want to talk about Fred and stuff, because
That's
you know,
cool.
these books occupied huge chunks of my life. I was thinking about it from the day I started writing until crap.
damn it, I can't go 3 feet.
double jump is very helpful against those.
Yeah, I needed that.
So yeah, from the time I started writing Chilling Reflections until tomorrow's release, and granted, it wasn't all continuous. There was some rest period, and some of it was spent editing and waiting for editors. But the process as a whole represents about 20 months of my life.
Right.
For one book. So yeah, I mean, and that's one book in a series of that's obviously going to be way more than just 3, or well, we're at 4 right now, so way more than just 4. So yeah, like by the time I'm done writing Villain's Code, I will have put so many years of myself into it that yeah, there's going to be loads that I'll be happy to discuss in that or any other series or project. Like I write things I love, and the consequence of that is I'm very happy to talk about them.
Okay. Because the guy, my buddy, he's talking to me, he's like, so the Cammy girl, you know, spoilers for those who may or may not have read Superpowered.
Well, let's not do spoiler talk. We don't.
Well, it's not spoilers. Her power is, you know, can I talk about what her power is?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so her power is she's not technically a healer. She absorbs damage, and she can redistribute that damage. Great power. And his question was, can she chop off her own arm, heal it or absorb the damage and heal it back up, and then now basically go around to people and make their arms fall off? I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe
but I'll ask
we'll find out. Oh, we had someone in the chat mention only 4 more years until Superpowered. So, I appreciate that someone actually read the afterword for Superpowered.
I read it.
In which I said that it would be a minimum of 10 years until I was able to revisit the property. I should also reference, a lot of folks have taken that as 10 years. Remember, the word there was minimum of 10 years.
Yes.
I have to find room for it in the schedule.
Oh, I've been willing to like.
I'm
not gonna lie, because I am active on the Superpowered Reddit, you know, and I read people's stuff and I comment here and there and things like that. But it's like, I would so misery you to get the intern years. I would just kidnap you and like I want the intern years so bad. I want 2 books for the intern years so badly.
Well, we will have to see what we are getting in a few years.
Oh shit, that doesn't look good.
Oh, that's a big cannon.
Yeah, move up the screen. There we go.
Honestly, I think I would be more likely to do a Villains Vignette style series of novellas about the intern years, if anything. For the simple fact...
You heard it here, folks.
I said, if anything. But, for the simple fact that, you know, that 4 years, there's a natural... Oh, God. Oh, I was in between them. Can I hit these? Nope. Can't hit them. Just gotta live. Eat my blade. Yeah.
Yeah, lick my blade.
Eat that blade. Okay, I don't like the wimpy nerd voice when we're...
Put that blade in your mouth, boy. Anyway, you were saying.
I forgot what we were talking about there.
You had just guaranteed all your fans you were going to do the Superpowered year.
If I was going to do intern, it would probably be novella based, sort of like Villains Vignette, simply because like the whole Superpowered series kind of led to a big plot, high stakes climax. I feel like it's not spoilery to say that much.
No.
And so afterward, that was weird. Sorry, my computer glitched out for a moment there. So to do the intern years as like there's going to be an inherent lowering of stakes. And
I would just want slice of life because that's.
And I think novella would capture that better than trying to do a book with it, because there's an expectation of escalation of stakes and tension, etc. in a novel. And in novellas and short stories, you can do a lot more sort of slice of life. You can have high stakes stuff, but it doesn't have to be a dominated plot structure. Where's Steve, by the way? Have we heard from him in a while?
I'm listening.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like unfortunately we've been dominating everything, and it's like Steve is not his normal, like, convivial British self, so I apologize.
I was just making sure we hadn't lost him at some point and not even noticed. Oh! I got rocked!
See, I've been watching Steve fight for a while now, and something he said during the Dicey Bastards. For those who are not watching, shame on you. You know, watch the Dicey Bastards. We're all in it, and we're great. It really pissed off Stan's character that like his character, you know, Stan Dandy Liver, who's got oodles of experience. Like, I don't even know what you are. I don't know if you're a rogue or a swashbuckler. I don't even know what your class is. I just run the game, but you spend all those years becoming an expert at like sneaking and doing all this stuff, and like one mage gets like a second level spell, can misty step through any trap. And
I mean, knock can unlock any non-magical lock, and it's a very low level spell.
Right, but I'm watching like, you know, Leonardo and Isagi, both sword wielding mutant people who spent dedicated many years of their life training, and here comes this Johnny come lately with a microphone, and she's holding her own, and it kind of pisses me off.
This is actually giving me an idea.
Things are not comparable.
To play a mage rogue. Like, you don't have any lock. Yeah, you just. What's your. Alright, we need you to pick this lock. Okay, I cast knock.
Alright, so back in my.
I need you to sneak around here. Alright, I cast invisibility.
So we've got like 4 ninjas on the screen, and then some fat guy in a dress comes along and says, I cast ninja. That's what the equivalent would be.
So I played this character way back in the day called Lockless. He was a rogue druid, and he was all about infiltration. Like, because he would just turn into something that could get inside that was small and innocuous.
There's no point being a rogue.
Well, no, because it was like 100% for the bonus action movements, for the extra, the sneak attack damage, but like, you go into a mouse form, crawl in, get inside, infiltrate, learn information, and then no one expects the mouse, so it's like the DM would allow the sneak attack damage, because it's like they didn't expect the mouse to all of a sudden drop form and attack. So
I think it's a case of, like, if you read a D&D book,
right?
Not everyone's a magic user. There's a point of a rogue. Like, because if you're in D&D, it's like, why would you become a rogue when you can learn prestidigitation in like year 1 of magic?
Right.
What's the point? But in a book, it makes sense. There are more fighters, there are more rogues. Magic quite rare and mysterious. But in D&D, everyone's basically a fucking god. There is no point being a rogue in D&D or video games.
Well, especially in like later, go for it, Steve, if you want it, or we'll just wait after this fight, whoever needs it. But no, you're not wrong. But like, especially in 5e, everybody's basically a mage regardless, because all your special skills become so god tier. Like, take the rogue, you know, the uncanny dodge that gets you at like half damage constantly. You know, like here's a mage drops his meteor swarm, and you can just like, I'll take half damage. Or less,
yeah,
you know.
You get the ability to dodge the mage's meteor swarm.
Yes.
That's barely a table scrap.
Yeah, when you say it like that, it does sort of get a little shittier. It's like, all right, you have the ability to take half damage from the elemental effects these other characters are summoning into existence.
Well, you can even take less. Some of it, if you make your saving throw, you take no damage. Like, here comes a level whatever spell coming in to like do this massive fireball damage explosion, but you like, no, I just kind of get out of the way.
Again, they're like, you can get out of the way of things in real life. Like, it's taken to an extreme, but it's still believable to an extent.
No, rogues are built to make you feel good at the beginning.
Summoning space rocks.
That's fair. Rogues are very good for lower level gameplays. I guess until mages get second level spells.
Yes. Well, all the big numbers they crank out.
Leo needs that bad.
Yeah. Because all the sneak attack damage, everything you do in the beginning, you feel it's a false sense of confidence. It makes you feel good for the first 4 levels. After that, everyone's like, you're a chump.
Yeah, I always quite like the storytelling aspect of D&D. And the narrative impetus goes away when you can just sort of click your fingers and turn somebody into Iron Mist.
Well, there's the thing, like, I carefully sneak up, hide myself, position myself correctly, and stab them in the kidneys. And the druid goes, I turn to an rhinoceros and fuck everything up. I'm like, oh, well, that works too, you know, so...
You know, at some point, I think we should try a high-level campaign, which I know that's one we've never done. They're harder to do, It might have to be me who ultimately runs it because I know no one ever wants to do them.
I've run high level campaigns. I'm cool with that.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, they're fun. They're just because your characters finally have access to their god tier abilities and stuff.
Yeah.
It can be honestly, I think those can often be more RP focused because you don't have to kill everything in the room.
No, but you get to. At a certain point, it's like kind of like you just go back. Okay, how many people played the video game Fable back in the day?
Oh yeah, loved it.
All right,
apparently
loved
they're doing
it.
a new one finally.
Yeah, I heard, but I don't have an Xbox, and hopefully it doesn't stay. Well, I do have a. I guess I can play on my computer. But anyway,
it's not looking like Microsoft is going to keep doing the first-person console thing.
Right. But okay, long story short, I loved Fable, but after of course, the first time you play through, you go villain because it's more fun that way. So I went back to the town where everybody made fun of me, and once I had leveled up and killed everything, and that's what I feel like a lot of D&D players just do. Just if you're gonna embrace the murder hobo, just do it. Go back to the town you came from.
Oh crap! We gotta throw. I don't remember how to throw.
Circle button.
Thank you.
Or for me, it's a circle. The right triangle, or not the right button. Or is it circles? Is
it your dodge button?
Just gotta get a hold of them first, then it's just a normal attack.
But how do you get a hold of them?
Just walk into them.
Okay, well.
Oh yeah, there it is. Roasted rabbit. This rabbit's feeling wascally. Just pile on the damage. Oh yeah, so we got Judy Blank with us.
Hi, Judy.
Evasion is great. I agree. Honestly, I think rogues do get some very cool abilities. The ability to disengage for free is fucking amazing.
1,000%.
Do you not just get to a level and cast disengage?
I mean, that is.
Well, no, you can't. You just miss a step away
guess,
as a bonus action.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Well, see, some of the best, the fighter is best when it's the Eldritch Knight, and the rogue is best when it's the trickster rogue because they both get access to mage spells, so you can basically just a little bit of some cool magic in addition to your main stuff.
All right, I'm gonna just catch up on the YouTube chat for a moment while we're waiting for this one to go through.
Like Judy, do you have a real job, or why do you not join us for this? Because I think you play video games and you should join us from time to time.
Judy says high-level campaigns are tough. They definitely are. It'd be an interesting one. We would have to find the right structure for it to be both fun and not feel like.
How many gods did you beat up this week?
Yeah.
What are the names of these annoying teenagers again from space? On the game. No, I'm not just having a spherical something.
I do not recall.
I've never.
Well, the thing is,
you had a cool car.
Steve Latta brought up Paranoia, a comedic RPG, which I don't think I've played. Are y'all familiar with that one?
I am not. Oh, Jesus.
This is getting a bit bad.
I jumped right. God damn it! Don't worry, guys. I've got the. I'll eat the meteors for you, apparently.
The side, and then it dodges me back, and that does not work. No!
Oh, for the love of shit, I suck at these.
If this were Battletoads, we'd all be dead.
Yes.
That was mercifully short, unlike Battletoads.
Well, the one thing you can also do with high-level campaigns is then, make them run the kingdom. Just turn it into, Sims. You've got, sorry, my lord, I know you have all this great power, but unfortunately, taxation's got to be done, and someone's got to work on the wheat shipment.
See, this is another thing I don't understand about. It's why is the taxation got to be done? 9 out of 10 people have godlike powers. Why is there agriculture? Why is there manual labor? The only people who don't have magic powers are the fucking idiots choosing to be a rogue for no reason.
So the rogues are revolting. Okay, power. They're dead.
I cast murder every single rogue.
Yeah. I call for a swarm of rogue mice. I just invented them. They murder rogues. There you go. You happy? It's a rogue.
It's
plague.
my specialty spell I created.
Yeah.
It's called fuck rogue. You know, so.
My 20th level ability. Oh my god, pizza sharks. Pizza alien?
We're in pizza. They turned our greatest asset against us.
I don't know. April looks like she's on the keto diet. I don't trust her.
I think she's got a very forgiving jump.
Oh, I definitely had my sword out for that thing. You know what I mean.
I would say you lean back into it. You're like, my sword was out and ready.
I jammed my sword into that hot pizza. Wait, what? Got burns on it too. Not a great idea. You burned a sword?
I'm trying to tell you that I fuck up pizza
It's
and hurt myself.
clearly
Okay,
a metaphor.
listen. You don't want a pepperoni burn on your dangle. Trust me. Stuffed crust. Joke.
Oh, God.
I did my stupid one. I love that
Why is
one
there
of
a
them yelled
tyrant?
strength in numbers like we haven't been mowing through hundreds of them. Oh, thousands. No, thousands, because it literally counts them. That's our score. Oh, jeez, almost got them. Leo, pizza.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Hang on, oh, God damn it. Thank God.
Internet. Pizza eats you.
I do love my aerial special, though. That one is good.
Oh, I forgot I had that.
April's got lousy aerial special. It's just a ground smash. No fun. But she does summon a camera from the sky.
That is pretty rad. Oh, a surprise rock person who jumped out of the conspicuous glowing spot. Definitely didn't see that coming.
Yeah, that's something I need to talk to you about when we're playing a game. You're constantly getting ahead of the story. I'm laying down these really dumb things like, oh, you mean they can speak? Clearly he's a vampire. Like, shut up, bro.
Welcome to DMing, buddy. If you're hoping for a cohesive story, you're already setting bad expectations.
Oh, no, sir. Trust me. There is still a story there. You will get to it eventually.
I mean, you could definitely say there's still a story there with confidence. Whether we'll get to it or not is,
I have
that was
plans,
more,
Drew.
I was going to say up to the gods, but really it's going to be up to Joyce Fur, and we all know it.
That is true. Or Moog. Oh, you need some pizza there, Mr. Drew.
Ah, it's alright. That's what multiple lives are for. I love that we're all just like, well, if you guys are going to clump together so nicely.
Yeah, please, God, clump up, you know.
Little golden shredder.
I was like, I'm absolutely going to summon something.
Oh yeah, it did. Sorry guys.
I thought it was going to summon. No, that was good. It only hit the bad guys.
Oh right. That's less fun there. I like the look of existential dread on their face before they explode into a shower of rocks.
Wait, I could die? I thought I was immortal!
This was...
Oh, there we go. Everybody pizza.
Yeah. I was like, I watched a lot of old G.I. Joe episodes, and there's countless poor Cobra troops in the blue uniforms, you know, like... I feel bad for them. Did they at least get dental? 401k, did they get any health benefits from Cobra Commander?
I mean, I'm pretty sure their bodies got recycled into more clones or something.
Yeah.
That's sort of like dental. Nope. Ah, he got me. He's doing the spin. He's doing our move. Get him. Oh, wait.
Copyright infringement.
God, every time it wakes me up in the middle of that path. Nope. Not this time. Ugh! Now that's what I call harried.
Eat that imposter turtle.
Well, he's not. He's just a bigger and stronger version.
Yeah, cheap knockoff.
Well, it took 3 of us to beat him, so I'm just saying.
I think a fun option for high-level campaigns is, rather than going against a big bad, is doing a quest for something, like looking for some lost artifact or, you know, uncover an old mystery, that sort of thing. Because then it's less about pitting them against another omnipower and just running things out. I find, I don't know, and then you can do a little more raid in the challenges. You can kind of cater to everyone's strengths. Let everybody have a chance to kind of flex that epic power that they finally have a hold of.
Mm-hmm. Well, you gotta come. It's one like you almost have to meta a little bit. Like, what are your best abilities, and where can these shine? And give them abilities to actually have fun and do things. Monsters are monsters. I mean, that's the best part about DM. You have like obviously you have challenge rating and monsters you can do, but you can beef them up or change them. But just beating up another monster isn't always fun, you know. So it's very much situational based, and creating one that's
the final 5 levels should almost kind of be a victory lap.
Right. Well, we just got done a couple of years ago. We did our first like playthrough level 20. Like this campaign went up for years. We got to level 20, etc., etc. And we beat the thing. You know, it was great. One of the players was like a sleeper agent the whole time. My warlock gave up being this evil patron type of thing, and right around level 6, give or take. Well, that patron then just went to the next most evil person in the party and just said, "Hey, want to join us?" So for like most of the time, our one friend was playing a sleeper agent the entire time. And we eventually did the whole thing, blah, blah, blah. But the DM wanted one more game. So we did one like 30 years later. All our characters were all effectively old men and women at this point. And it was fun. It was one more dust off, one more like this big bad's coming, you know, and it was just fun to dust off the old characters in a high level game, and it was good.
That sounds like that would be fun, like a return to.
Well, it's kind of like it was a version of like what was that flick? Secondhand Lions, where we were all Robert Duvall, you know. So
I did not see Secondhand Lions. I thought it was about buying lions.
Oh, gasp! You need to watch Secondhand Lions, sir.
Is it about buying lions?
They do buy a lion.
I'm alright.
No, it's basically Haley Joel Osment's a kid who's like parents issue, blah blah blah. And he has to go stay with his uncles, and you find out like these 2 old men are actually like had led these amazing lives, and like Robert Duvall is kind of like this old badass who fought in the French Foreign Legion. And you learn more about the history of these like him and Michael Caine, etc., etc. And it's really good. It's a heartwarming film.
I don't think you should be able to sell lions second. If I'm buying a lion, I want it.
It's still death do us part.
Yeah, I don't want it coming with anybody else's baggage. I'm not buying a rescue lion.
What a damaged lion.
That's part of the joke. They wanted to go hunting, but it's like it's a secondhand lion. But dude, choose my favorite way. Anyway, long story short, just think cool old men who can fight. That was what our party was like at that point, because we're all like in our 60s and 70s, and by this time the character thing ran around. So, but we're all 20th level characters. So
also just every other movie from 2022. The old guy who can fight was a big thing for a while.
Sure.
But yes, it is a fun one.
Everyone beats it.
Of course, I landed right on the spikes.
Yeah, aggressively karate kid spike.
I've also thought it might be fun to do like a high-level campaign where you do either a school or an adventuring guild, but from the other end. Like you're the management who is actually having to keep this thing afloat. You're the ones who have to rank the quests, and then you're the ones who have to take on any shit that all the regular people can't handle. In the arc where everything's going to hell, your character showing up is the "oh fuck yeah" moment.
Well, you could also do the other one, like what was that old book from way back in the 70s or 80s? Villains by Necessity. Basically, after all the bad guys are gone, the good guys realize villainy needs to exist. So you're the new big bad. All the NPCs are actually the up and coming heroes who are trying to break you down, and you're the bad guy.
That's a pretty fun sounding one.
Well, you do that, and that way that's where you especially for like a show like ours, that's where you lean into the role play. It's like, oh god, I had to kill it. There's another like hopeful like wannabe chosen one today. Oh god, I had to beat his ass to send him back to the Shire. That kind of shit.
Okay, this is not a pizza swamp. What are these things emerging from? I call shenanigans.
Yeah, this is
I, my giant sword-wielding rabbit, call shenanigans.
Oh, we got Optimus Rimjob in the chat. Hey there.
Oh, celebrity.
Great name, as always.
Steve, I feel like you might be the only one with a character who would have a ready-to-go answer for this. What would Stan Dandyliver teach at a school for adventurers?
Why don't be a rogue?
Yeah, that's just his old roguing 101 is Stan Dandyliver being like, hey, how many of you know the spell knock? How many of you know the spell fucking Misty Step? Well, congratulations, you're all the best fucking rogue on the planet.
Oh, Dan could teach them con artistry. But then again,
Charisma-based stuff.
Just teach them calm person or whatever, or be a con artist.
Like also how to gaslighting your person, all the charisma-based things.
How to gaslight more powerful people than you into thinking they're shit. There you go. Jump, Greg.
You've got the legs, but I've got the blade. Okay, the legs don't do anything. Okay, never mind. Nope, the legs are vulnerable now.
The goggles, they do nothing. He just stomped us.
He
like
did.
metal.
He just booted us. He just gave us the old wrestling boot too. All right, I'm gonna have a cup of tea. Ow. Yeah, so this is just a survive thing, I guess.
Krang.
I love that they brought in Krang and the suit. Oh, he's gonna show us his penis.
Oh, no. He already is. He's got 2 penises.
You hang out with Bevan so often that any time since I gotta surprise you, is it a dick?
Oh, okay, we're still going. Oh, I burned all my specials. Let's go!
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm just getting smacked.
Oh shit, I should have let you get it. I'm sorry.
That's alright. Just means more challenge. Oh, that was a shocker.
Is that does it got like a Ninja Turtle rap song going on in the background?
Oh yeah, the soundtrack to this thing rules, man. Did you not hear the one when we were rolling around on the skateboards?
No, I've got the sound turned down so I can hear
man.
you guys.
Woo! Thank you, bud.
No worries. You're gonna need to do it to me here in a second anyway.
It's no biggie if we do die, though. We have multiple lives, and this is the last fight of the level. Oh, the lives recharge between levels. I probably should have told you that.
You probably did, and I forgot. Nope, there we go. April!
It's alright. Get him.
April!
We'll wake up in a second. Oh, I lied. We die forever. Nah, just kidding.
Well, I'm back, son.
I'm the unkillable rabbit. You can't kill this fuck boy.
He's the Ron Jeremy of rabbits.
I'm like the clap. I always come back.
And now he has a catchphrase.
There you go. Oh.
That's satisfying.
You haven't seen the last of me.
I thought we'd seen the last of him.
I did too.
Apparently we haven't. So
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Hell
I like the
yes.
cyberpunk future. Cyberpunk future rules.
Statue of Liberty just get rad.
Totally.
All right. I think, yeah, we have enough time. Let's do the final level.
Okay.
Hey.
Man, I love this game. Well, the good news is I think this will unlock Casey Jones for you, Gibby.
Yes, me, my favorite.
I think so. I think you beating the thing the first time unlocks Casey Jones. Oh, there it is. Finish the level unharmed. I'm not sure who you think you're talking to, buddy. Oh my god.
Oh, this is back in the classic day where the final boss was very tall, stood very still, and had a very predictable attack pattern.
Nope, that was a mistake.
Wiped out.
I wouldn't worry about it. We've got multiple lives.
Get up, April. What kind of reporter are you? Like that giant robot.
How do you think Walter Cronkite got a Pulitzer? He fought a mech with his bare hands.
Kaiju battles.
You want to be great, you gotta earn it. Nope. Okay, now we'll try it.
Oh, yeah, you can revive him.
Oh yeah, you can revive. Just hard to do when there's a billion people
Just-
around.
Just chose not to.
Oh shit, I'm hurt again. Oh, it only brings you back at like half health.
Yeah.
There we go. Yep.
Oh, nope, you're just... You just have to die, apparently.
It'd be great if the last boss was just Kang. It's just small. You just kick him. That's it. It's just a brain. Just
Boom around screen for a bit.
They run toward... Alright, time for the final splat. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Did we just step on?
I
Yeah!
wasn't even his brain, it's just a sentient
This is
testicle all
nostalgia
the time.
done right.
look at them abs.
Oh god. I think that he's only vulnerable for specific frames now that I'm remembering. Those aren't the ones.
Yep, I'm seeing that. Oh, we're also out of lives, by the way.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. I think the little zero next to our name.
No, that's how many charges you have for your
Oh, okay. Whew, okay.
The number by your headshot is your lives.
Oh, I see. Yes, okay.
She is not.
Oh. Sorry, buddy. I'm
Oh yeah,
trying.
don't worry about reviving me in this fight. He's way too crazy. Like he does screen hitting effects.
Yes, he does. I'm like, when is he vulnerable when he's down
he
like that?
falls down like that, that's the only time he's vulnerable.
You have limited lives. We've got 3 lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I've got 2. Yeah.
There.
I'm not even sure
there.
how we're hitting this guy. No.
Yeah, whenever he does his like big orb thing, he's gonna go vulnerable after.
Any comments?
Ah, that was not a good one.
God damn it, Archer.
And orb. There we go. I finally got a special off on him. Oh, that was a mistake. Ugh. Orb. Slice.
These bad guys in their orbs.
guessed wrong. I guessed his direction, and I guessed wrong. There we go. Okay, now we gotta beat the Shadow Shredders. The Shadowzers. Crap.
Ratters.
Now we did the group curb stomp.
Yep.
Ah! Crap. Yeah!
Die, Shredder, die! We've definitely seen the last of you.
Certainly this time he'll stay dead.
Looks like another victory in the force for good.
Most objects broken. Nice.
All right, folks.
Job done.
That is our Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. We've played through it once again. Man, this game is fun.
It is fun.
It is.
It is fun. I enjoyed this.
Hopefully you all have enjoyed watching it, and you enjoy the books that we write, including Chilling Reflections, coming out tomorrow. That's right, one last final shilling. All right, everybody. We will catch you next time on Brodeo, or maybe on A&D if you turn on a podcast soon. All right. See you next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.